Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on TRB. All right, and I'm going to start off with one rule you should know if you're a new beginning trader. All right, rule number one is stay away from TRB. All right, so many people have lost money on TRB. It's ridiculous. It's one of the most manipulated cryptos out there, and I don't think I need to prove that. All right, I mean, if you look at these moves, this enormous rally from $10 all the way up to 140, and then right now it's very bullish again. And these spikes and drops, I think that's enough. I think that's enough proof, right? And then you can also see that if you look at where the volume is coming from, there's a ton coming from UEE, SuperX, Websy. Doesn't matter. It's very manipulated, but still, I mean, like I said, if you're a beginning trader, it's better to stay away. If you're a little bit more of an experienced trader, it's volatile, so there's money to be made. All right. So if right now TRB obviously is very bullish. We had a huge spike on Wednesday afternoon. Who knows what caused that? But right now it looks like we are about to fill that spike, which is actually pretty normal, or at least a lot of spikes, at least in the last couple of weeks, have been filled. But with TRB, I mean, you could just see, I mean, there's a huge amount of money being opened in positions, then closed, then opened again. And just in general, it's pretty difficult to read because right now the open interest is actually pretty flat, all right? So more is traded, but the amount of dollars in open positions remains the same. So the next resistance level, which I do think we'll get to, because the main resistance level earlier today was 160, yesterday, was around 160. TRB managed to break above that in the, when was it? No, yesterday in the evening already broke above that. So now, I mean, there's a strong resistance level right here, and there's the wick at around 185. So I do expect us to get back up there. Now, if you historically look at these wicks, because TRB has wicked before, historically it always pushes through, right? Here you can see it. Here it pushed through with another wick, but then later on pushed through. And here again, wick, then got up there. I'm not sure if you can call this a wick, but got back up there, rallied higher, and now as well. I mean, we got up to this wick and rallied higher. So I must say that just purely technically, and like I said, I'm not going to trade this, but purely technically, it looks likely that we'll rally higher. And the next Fibonacci extension level, at least, is not around $200. $200 might provide some resistance because of the psychological aspects, but it's really around 215. I'm not sure if we can see some liquidation areas. It would be great if we could, but not sure. No, not really. I mean, there's a ton of liquidity at 155 down here. So we could drop down there, but in the end, I mean, look, we're going up to 185. I think that's pretty secure. It's pretty certain. And then from there, I do expect some resistance. But if that resistance doesn't take us lower than like 165 and maybe a spike down to 155, then the structure is still bullish. And historically, we've always seen TRB push higher and break above 185 and get up to the next price target, which would be 215. So I'm going to tell you that this is most likely. If you just technically look at the price, if you technically look at the price action history, and if you look at the open interest right now, which is far from bearish, this is most likely. Now, does that mean that's going to happen? Not necessarily. It is manipulated, and if for some reason right now, which is a possibility, realistically, TRB drops down below 150, it's still over. We're still going to get a big crash. Who knows, maybe from there we'll rally again, but this is always a crash, is always a possibility for TRB. All right, so be careful with that. Purely technically and purely fundamentally, I'd say that continuation is most likely, but yeah, those are my thoughts. All right, again, be careful. But those are my thoughts. If you do have any questions, if you want to discuss it, let me know down in the comments. There you can also find more about my premium and signal group. Very valuable, but that's for you. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.